Yeah, I've been itching to play more Tombstone, and I had a crazy run with him in this Nimrod deck, where he's a great destroy activator for those Nimrods, able to hit 2 at once, sometimes in kind of surprising locations, even playing around Cosmos and random stuff like that. Duplicating multiple Nimrods, just creating piles of stats. Sometimes, even if those are already buffed by a Shuri or a Symbiote Spider-Man, like if they're isolated, he can still hit those as the lowest power card. He's also got some like sneaky plays in this deck too. Number one is a potential Galactus combo, which I didn't really pull off in this deck, but there are worlds where, you know, you can like destroy your Galactus via a Kid Omega or whatever, and have, you know, a random magic laying around. So the opponent thinks like, oh, I'm totally safe here. They're never going to be able to Galactus because magic is there. But oh wait, you play a Tombstone, you clear out the magic, and then you use Adamantium Infusion to resurrect your Galactus for the surprise Galactus factor. It can happen. I theoretically had a couple opportunities for it. These never quite manifested. That's not your primary win condition or anything in this deck. Like, use your Tombstone very normally. But he's also good sometimes, like, clearing out something little to create an opportunity for Symbiote Spider-Man. Like, he can clear out a randomly summoned squirrel or a leftover magic or whatever, so that Symbiote Spider-Man can get to your Nimrods or Black Panthers. Basically manipulating the battlefield in a way where, you know, like, you just create little plays that wouldn't otherwise exist or be possible because you have multiple things that kind of care about small stuff getting cleared out of the way. So like a kind of sneaky little tech option almost in this deck, on top of just the regular, like, hey, I'm going to destroy some Nimrods, which also works out. Now, this deck also, of course, has plenty of other lines. Black Panther is his own win condition with Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Panther, Arnim Zola, the Galactus win condition, the Nimrod win conditions, fastball special, Adamantium Infusion stuff across all of that. Typical Nimrod deck, just with an extra little hit here from Tombstone and an extra hit from Galactus, led to a great run for me. I finished at 11-5, which is a nice 69% win rate. It felt like this deck could win a lot. I was also up 9 cubes and push for some risky games. I think it could be even better with some sound snapping and careful retreating. So I did feel like Tombstone added a nice layer to this deck. It wins a lot without him, for sure. It's that same story with Tombstone where, like, is this a star of your deck ever? I don't think so, right? Like, he never feels like he's the guy, but he still feels like a really good, solid baseline inclusion in a lot of decks that care about those destroy elements. So seems like the kind of card that's just going to keep popping up time and time again, but never really feel all that crazy or noteworthy. Still had a couple cool moments in this video on top of some very cool moments across the rest of the deck, as you're about to see. Oh, see Arnim Zola. Hello, Black Panther. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. So we got Tombstone in the mix. We've got Tombstone Galactus shenanigans, guys. That's the plan here. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but basically fool the opponent into thinking that maybe Galactus is not a concern, and then you Tombstone. And it's like, boom, actually Galactus was a concern. Now there's kind of a gap there, but specifically with fastball special or Kid Omega, you can kind of like delete the Galactus and then re-roll it. To be real, that's not actually what this deck's like primary win condition is, right? Like, I'm just saying it's possible. Like, let's keep an eye on it. You know, if an opportunity arises for a Tombstone Adamantium Infusion, let's keep it, you know, let's keep an eye on it, clearly. Alternatively, you know, Symbiote Spider-Man Galactus stuff is still a possibility too. Nimrod Symbiote Spider-Man stuff is also quite nice. That's already true with fastball special. That's the other, you know, of course, Tombstone Nimrod's really the main dream here. But oh, Professor X. Oh crap, that switches sides, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess they can still get there, but like, I'm actually maybe not too mad about that. Tombstone won't destroy that. Nimrods won't go there. Does this show Galactus too hard, man? Like, is this too obvious if I do this? You know, like, is it too transparent? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, they can just move the Jeff over and tie. Like, is this too obvious, man? Did I really show my hand here too hard for Galactus? Like, is this, oh my god, they're still playing mid. I don't know, man. It might work. It might work, man. We get priority. Yeah, we got priority, dog. Let's go. Okay, it worked. It's so sick. Like, actually, what an interesting result with the Professor X here, man. Like, surely this holds, right? Because they can't even Mysterio in time. I mean, if they move Mercury and Jeff over, they definitely have a lot of points. Like, there's no question about that. But I got Nimrods, so it's like, I haven't actually played legit Nimrod Galactus in forever. What a first game, man. I'm still only gonna get one Nimrod, I guess, because Castle's Emo's closed off, right? But that should be enough. 19 points seems basically impossible. Yeah, Iceman, huh? I don't know why that Iceman is so anticlimactic. What a first game, man. What a silly first game. No Tombstone, but who cares? It's funny. Mojo World's a bit of a pain, but Galactus doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Hello, opponent. What's up? Hot Fudge. What a name. Only Kid Omega would be good there. I mean, actually, Nimrod might be pretty sweet. Shuri Nimrod's kind of cool there, maybe. You don't want, like, Shuri Panther, probably. Panther Madripoor, honestly, also not crazy, but I think Nimrod's the obvious grab. You'd rather have a Symbiote Spider-Man. Nice, dude. Perfect, actually. Yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man Nimrod's really good. The only challenge there is, you don't actually have the eats right now, right? We don't have anything to eat. No Tombstone, no Fastball Special, no Venom, and I cut a Carnage. I think a toddler's about to break into my room right now. I see a toddler. Hello? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm looking on my table. He left it.
I leaved what on your table? The remote control?
Mom left it.
Mom left it? Yeah?
Oh, he forgot it.
Yeah?
He wanted to walk.
Oh, that's not a good card to see, is it? We don't like that card at all, do we? There's a smell? Smell like?
Oh. What?
I'm recording, so I don't know. I'm very curious about the poop smell.
Poop.
Do you smell like poop? Where do you smell poop at?
In my butt.
I don't smell. Regina said in my butt. Oh, Regina, that's funny. We're just gonna play Galactus right, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, and they'll never expect it coming. And the Stardust won't matter, and it's gonna be so great. They're never gonna see it coming. Oh boy, that's not great news. All right, here we go. They're never gonna see it coming. Regina. They're never gonna see it coming. They're gonna move shield left, Batman. Oh! Is this actually legit gonna work? There's no way this works. There's no way this works. There's no way this works. Now I can't believe this game I'm talking about poop. I can't believe it works. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it worked. We did it. What? You saw the score of the game? Yeah, we did it! Yeah! Say go daddy! Thank God that wasn't an Arnim Zola, I just realized. We would have lost. That would have been the funniest thing ever. That was an Arnim Zola. Okay, bye, Regina. You really smell poop? All right, early Kid Omega. Maybe this is the first time we actually like a Nimrod line? I don't know. Nimrod Tombstone, please, once? Can I get one cool Nimrod Tombstone game? Awesome, Andy. I think we turn off Elysium. I could kind of get arguments for both, but I think it's better because specifically, like, they can play a lot of cards per turn, and I'm pretty happy to play one card per turn and don't usually have a lot of, like, extra flexibility beyond that, you know? It's hard for me to, like, weave in a second card, so, like, yeah, I can cheat things out a turn early, but at some point I get big diminishing returns, I think. Shuri Nimrod's pretty sweet, though. Specifically with Kid Omega, that's really cool. Because you can also Adamantium Infusion and then kind of restart the chain there. So I think we'll go... if we do it here, I guess you want to leave more spots per position open, right? I guess, yeah. I think with Limbo specifically, ooh, actually Clea's a pretty tough card for us. Because it can kind of debuff our Nimrods that are then gonna get, you know, copied over. I guess, unless they move the Nightcrawler here, they might have a hard time hitting the Nimrod. Oh, actually, anyway, they have priority, so that's fine either way. So we go Kid Omega here. Oh, that Galactus is kind of appealing, dude. I would love a Tombstone this game, although I guess the way I position Tombstone's gonna be hard because it'll hit. Bro, Shuri ate a lot of buffs, by the way. Good job, Shuri, man. That was sick. You did a great job, Shuri. Kid Omega got hit instead, but he's kind of big either way. So, I mean, like, Tombstone would still connect right, so that would be fine. I would love a Venom left, though. That would be the dream. Venom left. Venom left. Tombstone. This would be where you do the sick Tombstone Galactus lines, but mid is way too big anyway for that. Although most of that's in that Nightcrawler. How is this 12 freaking power, dude? What the heck? So many Marvel Boy Venus hits. Good God. That is actually terrifying, isn't it? Man, I really wish that I had, like, this is going to delete the Magic and the Nimrod, sending another Nimrod left, a Nimrod mid. This will actually fill us up mid, won't it? That's maybe not ideal. Maybe you do this. Deletes Magic and Nimrod. Nimrod goes mid and left. You got one spot left. You got a big Nimrod right, which there's already a Nimrod in the pool, right? So that's fine. I mean, yeah, this is cool because it isolates that 24 power Nimrod right, I think, which is good for the Arnim Zola, right? Like, that's pretty cool, actually. You're not that strong mid yet, but you might get there with the Nimrod, I think. That's actually a good spot to hit, because right's where we care about our Nimrod right now. That's a great Cosmo. Oh my God, okay. Okay. That's good news. Now, Arnim Zola actually weirdly kind of wasted here. You'd rather have a Venom, but currently I just have Arnim Zola, so Venom would be 1,000 times better. Semi Spider-Man is not 1,000 times better. Because, you know, like, normally you'd get 2 of these. I'm only getting 1 each, but I'm saying, like, hey, maybe 1 each is enough. Venom would just be also 27 power right instead of 0, so you'd have a lot more backup here. But, like, can they really make mid any stronger? How do you get stronger than that Nightcrawler? Because if you move Nightcrawler out, it's like, well, what are you replacing it with? My God, even a Gilgamesh would be smaller. So I think this is fine. Maybe if you moved in and put a Shadow King mid or something, but why on earth would this deck run Shadow King, right? They're all about buffs. Shang-Chi would be decent, I guess, maybe, but still would be a big sacrifice. You'd lose 11 points to kill 12, you know? I think this is gonna be fine. This is our first Tombstone game, thank God. Weirdly, if we had more spaces, we'd be even stronger, right? Like, if we could just get rid of that Nimrod or Kid Omega and the Tombstone here, we'd be even bigger, because Arnim Zola would dupe the Nimrod. Opponent's cooking something up here. I don't know exactly what it is. Man, if we just had Venom, we'd be so nuts. So nuts. Nightcrawler went right, so they are planning to do something mid. I just don't know what it is yet. Jeff? Kitty Pryde, that's not enough. Starhawk, not even remotely enough. Yeah, this was sick, dude. This was cool. I mean, that's a lot of, like, this is, the opponent actually had a nut game. This is a crazy amount of points. They went really hard here, but it's just not enough, right? We have so many Nimrods. This was a great Nimrod game. I'm really glad I got a great Nimrod game. I wasn't sure we were gonna find one, so really nice. That's awesome.
Victory.
Hey, Tombstone is very fun. I mean, a lot of cool, like, pixel opponents today. I like it, man. I'm digging the vibe. That one looks cool too. Marvel Snap's pixels are a real mixed bag. Like, some of them are just awful and they look so bad and like weird fake poses, and then some of them are pretty good. Without seeing the full version, I don't know if like Arnim Zola is actually one of the good ones or not, but it's a real mixed bag on the Marvel Snap pixels. And they all definitely look better from far away, by the way, as opposed to up close. Like, that's for sure. All Galactus burned. That is a cool marrow though, dude. Crazy looking. Okay, well, we know Galactus isn't a line. I will say, Phantom X decks tend to have Shadow King, although I don't know about the Airwalker lists. I only know this, by the way, because I just started. I already recorded a video for Phantom X. It's the #1 deck right now for my Sunday #1 deck video. I thought I was going to hit Infinite with that deck because it was like the #1 deck, but I didn't quite get to Infinite, and I'm actually maybe going to hit Infinite with this deck instead, which is funny because now the videos are going to look out of order. But I just didn't want to, like, I thought I was playing the good deck to get Infinite, and then this is also kind of a good deck, but a little memeier, right? I thought maybe, yeah, they could definitely have Shadow King. If they do have Shadow King, you probably want to wait to hit here, like to combo, so that they're more likely to have priority. Pretty much guaranteed to have priority. I'm going to 18. They're up by 3. Yeah, pretty much guaranteed. That said, a Marrow Destroy here would be pretty brutal either way. I don't know for sure if Arnim Zola would beat that. But Mosh Pit helps. I mean, it helps for sure. And only having 1 card per location later. Actually, you know what? If they did go off of the Phantom X now, it would be annoying that I have 2 cards. But I don't think they're going to go off on the Phantom X now. It would honestly be a super sick heads-up play if they did. I would be incredibly impressed if they, like, anticipated that. But even, like, Simian Spider-Man doesn't really code that. Simian Spider-Man kind of suggests, like, hey, he's only going to have 1 card anyway. I wonder if the Galactus gets in their head at all too, right? Like that could be a whole nother thing, is like they're thinking about Galactus the whole time. Tombstone is sick. Okay. Omega Sentinel popping out. That is actually so nuts. Simian Spider-Man also went down to 1, bro. Oh, Gambit gone is actually a big deal. And they ripped the Phantom X. Oh my god, dude. This is the sickest play I've ever seen.
Wakanda forever.
Dog. This guy's a god, honestly, man. Bro, they've got priority, so the Black Panther's gonna go down to 4? So Fastball Special doesn't help.
Opponent snapped.
Can the Tombstone hold it mid, man? This might be the worst play I've ever made. But can it hold? For Infinite. No, it can't. It's so close, dude. Oh my god, bro. This play is so sick, dude. This play is so cool, but it's not enough. I was really hoping they just doubled down right. Oh, man. Oh, dude, this play was so sick, dog. Oh, this play is so sick, dog. Oh, I'm so sad, dog. This play is so sick. Oh, man. I think this is the sickest play. I just needed them to, like, double down right. I don't think they should have, to be honest. They honestly made some sick plays, too. Like, insane, crazy dump, you know, just, like, debuff the Symbiote Spider-Man. That was really sick. Like, that was some heady stuff happening in that game. That was cool. Hey, Tombstone times 2. We might even call that the Tombstones. This is why they pay me the big bucks, guys. This is why I got the big bucks. Jokes like these, you can't beat jokes like these, guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have some cool Galactus plays maybe now. I don't know. I need a magic maybe to make them really cool though. Magic left would be sweet. Loading up this Tombstone early, by the way, does come with some real risk. I want to acknowledge. It's kind of scary, but I'm gonna trust it. I guess since we didn't hit a good 4, we're just gonna go straight up Kid Omega Nimrod, maybe. Oh, what am I? I was like, I can't play it left, idiot. Maverick Storm is really spooky, but they just top decked the Maverick because it didn't get hit by the Storm, so that's a little bit of a relief, I guess. Fastball Special could do some really sick stuff to the Maverick, but they already used it, so okay, screw me. Woo, boy. He gets big quick, doesn't he? So right now the tombstone hits the Nimrod. You're late, you idiot. Tombstone hits the Nimrod, which will send a Nimrod mid and a Nimrod right. Venom's gonna send 2 more Nimrods left. Ah, opponent's just done. Okay, yeah. No, this was a cool tombstone actually, right? I wasn't even done with this turn yet. I get to play either another tombstone or fastball special, which I gotta figure out which is better. So, like we said, tombstone pops up. He hits the Nimrod. You get a 6 and a 6. Venom comes up. He eats 2 Nimrods. That means you send another 6 and 6 here. So you're at 7, 6, and 6. That's 19. You're now at 18 right as well already, right? So I'd have 18 right. Left would have a spot, so I could do tombstone here again. Then you'd hit another tombstone and another tombstone, but you'd be kind of wasted there. You might be better off playing the tombstone right, but then you kind of wouldn't have space. You probably just need a fastball special to make space over a tombstone there, right? I think so. I don't know where it would go. We'd figure that out, but somewhere. That was going to be a kind of a cool preloaded tombstone, though. I liked it. Nidavellir, not really helpful for us, right? I guess Venom actually does care about it. Yeah, he could be cool over there. Some big Nimrods into a Venom or whatever. Opponent is snapped already, which surprises me. Zabu. We've seen this in some like zombie Galacti decks. What else do we see this in? Not much, honestly. Tombstone early? No, we gotta wait. We have some actual good Tombstone plays here. Still looking for that sick Tombstone Galactus, which I don't think is gonna happen. You gotta have magic for it too. Oh my god. Still don't think it's gonna happen, but it's not impossible at least. Viv Vision's pretty spooky, to be honest. We're gonna go Symbiote Spider-Man Nimrod. Do we do it left, just in case there's a cool Venom play? Maybe. Ooh. But if you want like the Galactus to hit in particular, you could do it over here, but you don't like have to do that. I don't know. This is fine, I think. We're not really gonna contest the Viv yet, but oh god, Stick is so scary. Wow. We boy. I might just need Black Panther to win this game, actually. I don't think Nimrods are going to get it done, right? I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm scared about, like, you know, big crazy Broods, big crazy Captain Carters. Fastball Special could delete, like, a Captain Carter. That'd be pretty funny. Iron Lad at 18 for Psylocke. Oh, my God. Okay. Scary. So he was already buffed by Viv and then got the Stick buff. They were trying to go for a high roll Brood or something, I think, and just hit Psylocke instead. I think they're probably pretty sad about that. Oh, hey, there's the Arnim Zola. Nice. I mean, in theory, this is the way to go, so you can Arnim Zola the loop back next turn, right? I'm assuming the opponent... Did I activate properly here? Yeah. I'm assuming the opponent doesn't have any sort of Shadow King. Maybe something like a Cosmo is a possibility, but usually the decks that are all in on points, you know, don't make as much room for tech cards. It certainly seems like this deck's all in on points. Will I have priority is one question, because that would certainly help probably. The Arnim Zola is just so scary though too, to be honest. It's really spooky. You might not need it though if this fastball special is good enough, right? You might not need the Arnim Zola. Mr. Sinister's kind of wild. Psylocke, what? They're locking in here. Are they expecting Limbo to turn off? Do they forget it's a Limbo game? Like, what the heck, dude? One card in hand. What the heck's it gonna be? They're locked in mid at negative points. I don't even need to play there. Galactus would just seal the deal left, probably, right? I have priority, so... It's beautiful. There's no way this gets cheesed, right? Because I have priority. There's no, like, you know, there's no Silver Surfer weirdness, although I guess there's nothing to hit anyway, but you know what I mean? No Aurora weirdness. Yeah, dude, wow. 136 points. It's ridiculous. So insane. All right, fist bumps all around. This could be a cool Galactus game. I need magic, though, usually to do the cool Galactus stuff. I like their pixel portrait's cool. I like that. Looks good. Odin. Odin. I don't know. I like it. I don't know how to use it, but I like it. Odin Galactus. Odin Arnim Zola is actually a really cool line, to be honest, but we would currently need some help to do that. Magic chief among that help. All right. Kind of figured we were always going to get stuck with a rock, so I just wanted to put my other cards there so we didn't clog out too much. Simi Spider-Man Nimrod here looks pretty great. 13 power on that. Nightmare! What a sick deck, dude. That is so sick, dog. I am jealous of the opponent already. I love Nightmare decks. That just also introduces so much freaking chaos. Who even knows? Bro, Galactus has a shot, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. You could do this over here, but I don't know. Nimrod's the safe bet, but particularly against a Nightmare deck, you don't expect them to have like crazy high power value. I mean, like they can have big dudes, but not like cheesy like Captain Carter crazy power. So like, in other words, a fairly honest Nimrod approach might just be able to win. That's what I'm getting at here. It does mean Kid Omega is like a little worse. Oh, no, I always forget this. I gotta do this the other way around. I can still Kid Omega one Nimrod this way. This is fine. Actually, you know what? Let's do him left, right? It's not a lot of extra points, but it's a little extra points. Ooh, Hulk is a monster over there, dude. What was that Hulk?
Knowledge is power.
What was it, like a Spectrum? Yeah, Hulk's a Spectrum, dog. He got wing beated already too. Man, I'm not gonna flip that with Nimrods, so I'm probably always losing right. Oh, actually, I could maybe flip that with Nimrods a couple different ways. Fastball Special could do it, but also Venom could do it, right? Because I'll go up to 1922, which is way bigger. Yeah, this almost always inevitably wins the game, right? Yeah, I think so. This is a lot of points everywhere. Venom just isolating the power for throne room's perfect. I'm not going to say they don't have some way to disrupt this and win, but it's pretty unlikely. I mean, Nightmare could just hit a random Cosmo or Eliath or something, though, that you never know. Well, actually, Eliath wouldn't work against Fastball Special, but would shut down the Venom right. I guess I would actually still lose left and mid in that specific scenario. What is that Giganto, actually? It is a Mockingbird. Okay, that's certainly not going to do enough. We win everywhere. Cool. Lots of points. Classic lines, no Tombstone sadly, but all good. Classic Nimrod stuff. Cool.
Victory.
Hey, Tombstone finally makes his appearance. Not that this is really just a Tombstone deck. Like on days when the card is brand new, I do feel like I have to have enough games with the new card, you know, to like make the video interesting. The card's been out a week almost, like, well, 4 or 5 days, whatever. Orcus Forge, no problem for us, that's fine. Josie's, okay, that could be theoretically interesting. I mean, right now I'm thinking about like Symbiote Spider-Man Black Panther stuff most immediately with Arnim Zola. That's usually just kind of a free win. We also could maybe do Fastball Special stuff. Not really looking at like Tombstone Galactus stuff. Would Nimrod be better for us here? I mean, assuming no disruption, then no, right? Like this always beats everything with no disruption, right? This is kind of free with no disruption. They may have some, let's be clear, like Cosmo could show up, whatever. But Gambit doesn't interact with us at all. We don't have any cards that cheap right now. So I hate winning games like this, but you know, it's a classic combo that's been winning for years and it's still good. You know, it just wins sometimes. It's that simple. We had an opponent get really mad when we Eliathed this combo the other day. Like, I think if you're, you know, I think it's totally fine. Play whatever you want, of course. You know, it's a video game. You should play whatever you have fun doing. But, you know, I think it's fine to play this combo. I never feel guilty about playing this combo. But you probably shouldn't be too salty if the opponent interrupts it in some way, right? Like, it's like the most obvious, most telegraphed, most powerful combo in the game in a lot of ways. It's like, you need to let the opponent interact with it, right? It's totally fair if they decide to interact with it, man. I will tell you right now, there is a real part of me that thinks this wins the game. A real big part of me thinks this could win the game. All right, how about we do the nice thing and we give him a shot here? How about we give them a shot here, guy? Well, hold up. No, that doesn't win the game. They got, no, hold up. They got 4 points. Nah, never mind. Never mind. That Moon Girl's too big. I was thinking Moon Girl plus Maria was too small, but it's buff. Nah, that doesn't win the game, dog. Never mind. Just kidding. Maybe Galactus mid could, but I would more expect them to play cards mid than I would expect them to play them right. Oh my god. This might still be fine, right? Do they beat 16? Oh, maybe they do. Oh, the Shadow King's busted. See, this is what you can't be salty about, right? Like, you've got to be... Oh my god, dude. Galactus, right? Actually, if Moon Girl wasn't buffed, it really legitimately would have won the game. I'm so salty, dog. Oh, it's also not 16, it's 14. You know what I mean. Dude, oh my god, man. If only Galactus were buffed somehow, dog. Oh my god, dude. That would have been so sick, actually. So sick. You see, this is what I mean, like, they interacted. That's totally fair, right? You gotta let that slide. I wonder if in those scenarios you wait to hit your Symbiote Spider-Man to dodge that, by the way. It makes you a little better. That's actually a good note for later. All right, Magic probably gives us some interesting Galactus lines, actually. That might be cool. Hello again, my toddler friend. Bye again, my toddler friend. Oh, boy. Hello again, my okay, bye again, my toddler friend. Having a toddler in the house is quite... She just got free reign, too. We had those, like, gates up, you know, like, where... kind of... you know, sectioning off the house so she couldn't like make it upstairs or downstairs or whatever, right? Like she was limited so we could kind of keep eyes on her better, but she's certainly learned how to open the gates anyway, so we were like, all right, well, no reason to have the gates anymore. They don't really do anything. She's also just old enough that we don't really need them anymore. So Magic left is pretty cool. We've got a few angles here, right? We've got big Nimrods, big Panthers, Jeff deck, I don't know. You wonder if you couldn't just go for big Arnim Zola here, but you kind of want to see what the opponent's deck's about, like how much disruption they might have first. You know, I think Cosmic Ghost Riders are cards. I think a few things are possible here. Oof, that sure makes you think a lot about Black Panther. Adamantium Infusion also has some sick plays. We'll see. No Galactus, no Tombstone, no Fastball Special, so probably no crazy combos there. Venus. All right. Venus makes me think probably like what, Aurora deck? I don't know. Start of the turn's not Aurora. It's probably just like buff stuff ultimately, really. Dude, you go ahead and rip the Galactus right now. I mean, like, I think there is probably a world where we know at some level, like if they played a medium or small sized card here right now, you would kind of expect your Galactus to always connect, right? But there's something kind of fun about Galactus right now too. Like, you know, I just think it's very likely to hit. The question is, are we good enough as a follow-up? You know, I guess you'd have like Venom, Adamantium Infusion would be pretty sick. Like that's a really, really strong follow-up. And the opponent is a deck that probably needs to go pretty wide to find success. So I guess we'll try this. I don't know. I don't think they're going to play 13 points here right now for the record. I think this will definitely go off. Oh, just kidding. Cosmic Ghost Rider, who we talked about earlier, right? So now we have this opportunity with, if we hit a Tombstone here, we could resurrect the Galactus right. Oh my god, that would be so sick, dude. Tombstone. Tombstone. No. This won't hit Galactus because the freaking Symbiote Spider-Man, dog. Oh, man. Tombstone would have been so freaking sick, dude. If you do this, how much energy do you get next turn? You get +2, so you go to 9 energy next turn. You go to 9 energy next turn. You can't quite play Adamantium Infusion Arnim Zola. Unless the opponent also plays a card here, which if they did, you'd be the happiest dude on earth, man. Oh my god, do it. Play a card mid, dude. Do it. Do it. Play a card mid, dude. One card mid, dude. Play a card mid, dude. Yes! Okay. We have a line. We have a sick line, actually. Still a little scared, but this is a really sick line. If it hits Captain Carter, especially. Oh, God. I thought it was going the right way, but it just came up short. So now you resurrect the Panther to 20, and then you make 40 and 40. Like, surely that holds, right? Surely that holds, I think. Opponent has 11 energy. They probably can't even spend it all, right? Like, surely this holds, right? Like, surely this holds. They have priorities, so something could shut us down here, like a Cosmo or something. But in theory, this holds, yeah. I mean, left, if they move the Jeff, I guess maybe technically left could do something crazy with stick, but I'm going to have like 52 points, so they'd have to have 28 or something. I don't even know. It'd be darn near impossible, I think. Stick's not that big. He's big, but not that big. All right, let's see. What do they have cooking? Brood is my guess. Yeah, brood into Silver Surfer. That's totally fine. Yeah, I think we're fine here. Panther's gonna go 40-40. So this is great. Or no, 80-80. Oh my god, I forgot a layer. Oh my god, it's 80 and 80. It's not even close. Oh god, no. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, well, I was slightly worried. I forgot I was getting an adamantium infusion, and I was counting the adamantium infusion, but not the extra Black Panther layer, right? It's the whole extra layer. Man, okay, that's a good win, sure. All right, magic creates opportunity, yeah. Sakar on anything except adamantium infusions, probably okay, honestly. Like, even Shuri, we just chill. Panthers, fine, actually, yeah. You can still put in a symbiote Spider-Man if you want. Ooh, it's a mirror match! Oh, that's sick, okay. Persinium, Tombstone could give us some cool plays here. With magic, we could do Galactus stuff, although I guess as I say that, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could clear the magic. You could kill the Galactus with Tombstone, maybe. But, oh my god, magic. It is straight mirror match. All right. I mean, in a mirror match scenario, I do think, like, Symbiote Spider-Man is probably better. I don't know if they also have a Galactus or not. I kind of added him in, so it seems like maybe they don't. Shuri... That's gonna make me think Venom, maybe, right? The annoying part for me right now is that I don't have an Arnim Zola myself. But maybe we hit this Nimrod anyway. Life becomes awesome. Yeah, that would be so sick, actually. Hitting the Nimrod here would be hilarious, dude. Please, God, it's a 1 in 3. Please, God. Please, God. Oh! No, dude. Oh, they didn't destroy it anyway, though. No, it's Black Panther. No! 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 What a disaster. I guess you just do this and hope for the Arnim Zola still, right? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Ah, oh, man, they want to do Nimrod stuff now. They can't. Oh man, this is so sad, dude. Okay, dude, we could do a super. Well, I guess Shuri, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Panther is not very good because Symbiote Spider-Man hits the Shuri, right? But still, some good options here. I mean, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Panther is still nuts. I would really like to get some Nimrod games in the mix, man. Like, Tombstone Nimrod's the reason I played this deck, but so far I just don't need it, you know? We're doing so many other cool, crazy things, it just feels kind of pointless. I mean, it's not pointless, this could be amazing, but I just, you know, oh god, be a Nimrod, dude. Oh my god, Galactus. I can adamantium infusion the Galactus right, dude. Does this deck have any way to beat that? You know what I mean? Maybe we don't, like, show it right away. You know, like, we give it a little time. Like, we bait it out a little bit, you know? Like, we play the Black Panther mid. Bro, that's gonna work, right? Like, that's just gonna work. This deck doesn't have a 12 power card, I don't think. I think it's gonna work, man. I think we go Black Panther mid. Bait him that way on the Arnim Zola thing. This turn they're gonna do something to Shuri because they think, oh, he's going Shuri. Although I don't care about Shuri, she's bait too. It's all bait. It's all just bait. And then we just I gotta make sure no other cards die. I guess like that's the only check.
Wakanda forever.
Viv might even go right here. Viv is so risky on Space Throne, dude. They probably thought they were never gonna lose. Oh, I wish Viv had gone right. It would have been even more amazing, dog. So, like, look, this is probably a good enough play, but I think it's, like, riskier than just doing this. Like, I'm just gonna do this, man. I think this will work. This order means I don't pull out the symbiote Spider-Man, right? I think it's gonna work, man. I don't think they have a 12. They don't even play a card right. Are you kidding me, dude? They just give up space throwing Tug Mill. Oh no, they do. Oh, they have Escalade. That's why they're forcing Escani's on there. But a 4-drop's never gonna be big enough to beat. Well, I guess some could, like a Kari or something, right? There's technically some. But this is gonna be fine. I really, really wish Viv had gone right. It would have made it even funnier. Great win though. I feel like Tombstone Nimrod is just like the third line in this deck, because I feel like Galactus has actually been a crazy line. Of course, like Panther Zola stuff is a crazy line. Tombstone Nimrod just feels like a unneeded bonus, really. It's so funny. Tombstone Kid Omega, that's pretty good, pretty good. Pit of Exile, we can actually get around pretty well, right? Like, we can get a big guy there despite, you know, like, parse it out, you know, Symbiote Spider-Man, and then Nimrod, then whatever. Shuri, same story. Magic left, sure, yep. I think we'll go Symbiote Spider-Man mid here to keep our options open. Nimrod Galactus would be pretty cool, where you, like, go for the Destroyed Galactus and then Tombstone to... Oh my god, it could actually happen. Oh my god, it could actually happen. Oh my god, it could actually happen. I just need adamantium infusion, man. I just need... This is a Phantom X deck. I just need... Oh no, it can't happen. Oh my god! Oh! Come on! Oh my god! I was gonna be able to Nimrod, or excuse me, Kid Omega the Galactus. That would destroy the Galactus. Oh my god, dude. And then I was gonna Tombstone the Magic, so they never thought that I would summon a Galactus there, you know what I mean? And you could do the Adamantium Fusion to resurrect the Galactus for 12 in a spot they never expected. Instead, I'm sitting here like an absolute idiot, like a moron, like an absolute goon. Oh god, that is tough, dude. I am so annoyed about this random Lady Deathstrike Black Ball. It's like literally both parts of my combo denied. Is so frustrating, dude. I also have priority here, so Galactus mid is like gonna leave the Captain Marvel, right? Instead of letting the Captain Marvel hit. Which is probably too good. I do have a Lady Deathstrike that I could resurrect, which is like 14 points. I could maybe just win on points anyway if this, like, this Galactus is gonna connect. Maybe the zombie Captain Marvel doesn't go off yet, but that doesn't really matter. Like, they're still pretty happy, I think. I'm just so mad, I can't believe it. Fastball Special would also be pretty insane here. Oh, I'm so mad. Dude, both cards came in to just smack down my fun, man. Oh, also the game's over. I forgot the game's over. I literally forgot the game's over. I'm so stupid. I forgot the game is over, dude. I would be in trouble if they zombie Captain Marvel, bro. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. And I got so tilted I forgot the game's over, man. Oh god. Oh god, dude. I'm so... Oh my god, I forgot the game's over.